two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cybulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Hitmen have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Chance in front, and that doesn't connect. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. And that goes off, pours off a body. What? Scores! And look who's on the board. The home team has this place up buzzing again.
Oh, you can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them? When you play at home, you get on the board first. You create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent.
The Hitmen have dialed up the intensity here quickly in this one, already up by 1.
You know that the coaching staff would have had a very clear message to the team before this game. Do not give the opponent any life. Do not allow them to feel like they can get a hold of this game. You know how you do that, James? By getting on the board first, early in the opening frame.
Quick feed to Wong. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Can't keep a hold of it. Hammers a shot! And that banks off a stick. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Grabbed along the boards by Uchacz. A chance on goal. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Swift Current's got it into the offensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Puck grab by Wyrostok. Goalie with a stop.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Broncos played along the wing. Pokes it away in his own end. Tries to get the puck over to Uchacz. Calgary's got it along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Rips it, and that goes off a body. Inside the he's got a step. Oh, and he rings the post.
Swift Current's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
And he takes a shot. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
The Hitmen have taken possession along the wall. Greenway's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Oh, and another quick stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Past the midway mark in this period. Calgary's up 1-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Calgary's got it near the point. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. Swift Current's got it across the line. They put the puck into the offensive end. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Gould.
Swift Current's working hard, and hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Swift Current's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Directed over to Greenway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. There's
doing a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Greenway's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Calgary's won the draw. Back at the point, they set it up. Stops him cold. Driving right to the front. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
The Hitmen have dictated the tempo in this one tonight. They lead by 2 as a result.
You said it, James. They dictated the pace as well, and you can see it on the bench, the energy, the way they're hopping the boards. It's like a wave of momentum. They've been all over their opponent.
Moves the puck. Gains the zone through center. With the stop. And now it's grabbed by Geeky. Knocked away. Here's a race for the loose puck. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Swift Currents on the attack. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Up along the wing. Sends it down low. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Calgary's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. The Broncos looking against the half wall. Calgary's got the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Swift Currents got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Poked away in the neutral zone. Denies them in close.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
They score! 4 straight goals, they're rolling now!
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
In the final moments of this period, Calgary's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Gould's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. The Broncos take it along the wall, and it's kicked away. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves it quickly over to O'Brien. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Here's a short pass to Barrows. Flips it on net. Denies him on the slapper. Barrows has the puck near the back end. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Here he is in close. And he hangs on just as time runs out. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store. And we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
The Hitmen have the puck in their own zone. Handles the pass.
Uchacz is leading by example here, James. He's contributed on the scoreboard, but he's got great energy and good habits, even though it's a blowout.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Goals swooping in on the attack. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Right here, coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Calgary's won the draw. Quick pass to Uchacz. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, he got paddled by Dyck.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Puts it in deep. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. One last rush here on this power play. Scooped up along the wall by Uchacz.
Pavelec's penalty is almost expired.
With the stop.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Swift Current's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power play chance right here and an opportunity to redeem themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, a clutch save!
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Kiki's lugging the puck. Nice zone entry on the left side. Here's a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Quick snap! And here comes the judgment from the official.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Quick pass across to Kiki. Swift Currents moving the puck through center ice. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. Cutting to the slot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
They'll look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less setup, more rapid fire against a goaltender who's already tired.
Goals want a big draw on their own end. And they clear that puck. Calgary's moving it along the wing. Shot! Big time stop there. Here's a shot, and he makes a save there. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Calgary's got it in the offensive zone. Cuts to the paint. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Calgary's in now. Handles the puck at the point. Fantastic save! Swift Currents looking to break out. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Barris. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Broncos move to the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Centering pass in front, and he scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it!
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
The Broncos desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. But finding a way to get it done, there's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Sends the pass over. He grabs the puck here at the point. Can't get it to go. Skates in behind the cage. On the attack along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Answers the call with a big save. Loses his balance on the play. There he is from the slot. Blocked in front. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Gets hold of the puck in the corner. Oh, what a save on the play. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive zone. They are on their heels. He scores!
More than just a goal, James. It's about everything that tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because there was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
Calgary's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense, and we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James. Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Broncos are being called for tripping. Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Here's a rocket of a shot. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. From the place 99 made famous. Chance in the deflection. Makes it look easy with the stop. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Picks up the puck here in the offensive end. That's picked up on the knee. Takes possession of the puck. Skates with it. That misses. And they come away with possession here in their own end. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. Scores! And a defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Hitmen have continued to dominate this one. Their firepower clicking on all cylinders, and we're still only in the second. This could even get uglier.
Well, I love that there's no let-up. I mean, these nights when it absolutely feels easy, it is so tough to find them. So when you get them, you find a way to pad your stats and continue to push.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Takes the pass from the left wing. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. The Broncos moving in. Takes the pass. And that puck leaves the zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Strong defensive effort. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the feed. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Swift Currents looking to break out of their own end. All alone! Broken up with the back check.
I think he thought he had it, James. He thought he was going to put it in, and then out of nowhere, the defender comes, shows the speed, and the relentless attack on that puck.
Takes the feed from off the wing. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Everything is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Swift Currents right where they should be in this game. Behind, James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Here's a shot. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
The Hitmen haven't looked this sharp offensively in quite some time, and they continue to attack in the third.
Yeah, there's been no letdown at all. They've continued to be urgent on the puck and find ways to open lanes to get the puck to the net. This has been a great, entertaining game, James.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Dyck. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Into the offensive end now. Slams the puck down low. What a steal in his own end. Geeky's gaining momentum. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Calgary's on the attack. Back to the point it goes. Here he is with the backhander. Way too much congestion blocks that. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down in the offensive end. And that's blocked by the knee. And they've got it in their own end now. Oh, there's a hit. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Swift Currents gain the line and into the zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the officials say. Greenway's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
2 minutes for tripping.
Strong defensive effort. Grabs control of it at the point. The Broncos gain control of the puck. And he takes the dish. Picks it up. Here we go. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot. Just wide of the net.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime time scoring area, and because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
Stopped by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Calgary's won the face-off. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Takes the puck. Calgary's got it on the line. Moves it around along the half wall. The Hitmen have taken over in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Dyck.
Greenway's almost back on the ice.
Breakaway! Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Calgary's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Kiki's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Poked away at center by Uchacz. Grabs the puck. Kiki's gained the line and on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. A chance in front! And that goes off someone in front. Puck clears the zone. Swift Current's got it from behind the net. Slick feed. With possession along the wall. Still has possession. Sends a pass over. A chance in front! How did he stop that one? Takes the feed. The Broncos played along the boards. Moves it to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Calgary's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. The Broncos will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Wong's got it in the defensive end. Pokes the puck away. The Broncos carry it along the wall. Swift Current's trying to make some scores. Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Swift Current's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net. What an ugly game. You're down by a bunch of goals and you take a penalty. Really, it's inconsequential as the game is out of hand. So frustrating.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Quick shot. Huge stop with the one-timer. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shuts him down. Big stop by the keeper.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it. And this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Greenway's got the puck, and he comes up with it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Can they capitalize here on this power play in the offensive zone?
Well, the time is now, James. They have the power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender. They have to take advantage.
Lets it fly, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Goals ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect. You know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has shown them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Calgary's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
The Broncos will play it from the defensive zone. Takes control of the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Sets it out front, and it's blocked. Taken along the wall by Uchacz. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Calgary's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Stones him on the one-timer. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Hitmen have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Off target. 36 seconds to the buzzer. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Hitmen have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer instinct. Sometimes when you get a healthy lead, you can take the foot off the gas pedal, but they're not. They're going for it right to the end.
Passes it over to Kiki. Inside his own end, moves the puck. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Long lead pass into the open ice. And that's a great hands-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. See ya.